Our first guest this week is Mr. Joseph Ladin. He's the CEO of SFLMaven Incorporated. SFLM's their stock symbol. Joe, welcome back to the program.
Thanks, Don.
Now, I saw an article, Joe, where they're referring to you now as the king of eBay. How does it feel to be king?
It feels great, Don.
Now, I'm seeing news about these great revenue figures you're putting out every week. Tell us a little bit about the history of these famous Thursday night auctions you guys have.
Well, when I started the company 18 years ago, we decided to utilize the auction format, and we decided to take all of our auctions every week and have them end on the same night every week, which is Thursday night. They end between 7:30 and 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we did that to organize it in a way so we have our own auction night, and everyone knows that, consistently, every Thursday night they can come to the SFLMaven store and see a great offering of auction items. Lots of people have told us over the years that they actually make popcorn and prepare for their Thursday night auction experience with popcorn, and they watch all the items go off and just watch it like it's entertainment, like it's a movie or something. We started out with antiques and art in the beginning, and then we started dabbling in jewelry. And when 2005, 2006, when gold was really starting to heat up, we sort of just went away from the antiques and the art and just dove right into jewelry head on. And we figured out that it was a much easier thing to source, and it ships easier and it doesn't break in shipping. And it's a lot easier than selling a set of china on eBay or a large painting. We have a very, very large following who's been with us. Some of these customers have been with us since the very, very beginning, which now spans over 3 decades, which is really quite incredible. We're almost to 100,000 positive feedbacks on eBay, which is a huge milestone for us. Very excited about that. We've been top-rated sellers ever since beginning, ever since we were able to be top-rated sellers very early on. And we are invited every year to all the top-rated seller functions with eBay. Now they're all by Zoom, but we're still invited. And even in 2020, even during all these tough COVID times, our customers were still coming to us, and we're still hitting great numbers through the pandemic. And now that, things are opening up more and life is getting back to normal, our potential is explosive.
Well, you mentioned the auction items have changed over the years. Is it fair to say you're now pitching much higher price, more margin-rich items, as well as like an array of really impressive lower cost pieces?
Yeah, exactly. So we sell everything from, a small charm all the way up to like a very expensive engagement ring and everything in between. When we started slowly, and we started with smaller items as we were building our base of followers. And as we gathered more followers and more loyal customers, we were able to just break into larger items and also, expand into different categories such as watches, engagement rings, expensive design jewelry. And we still offer, like smaller items as well. And the focus is always like very interesting, very eye-catching pieces, stuff that you don't normally see. And we try to stay away from commercial stuff.
Well, now you've got a new ticker, SFLM. The name of the public company's changed to match your subsidiary name. You've got to be so pleased that FINRA gave the ticker you really wanted. And of course, the name change, that went through so quickly.
It did. And, we're really pleased with that. It just goes to show like how professional our back-end team is. FINRA requested that we have all the filings since the company was incorporated in 1980. And within 30 minutes, we had everything they needed. And we feel that we have a substantial back-end office that's going to help us take SFLM to a whole other level in a relatively short amount of time.
March 2021 was a banner month for you guys. I read you had a really impressive month of items sold. Can you give us any highlights from the month of March?
Yeah, so we sold 797,000 in March, which is 20% better than March 2020, which was 663,000. We had 15 million listing impressions and 23,542 page views in March 2021. Our biggest singular item sold in March was a men's Piaget with all factory diamonds. It sold for 18,600, and we're on track for a great April. It's going to be even better than March for sure.
Where do you go from here then, Joe? What does 2021 look like for the rest of the year?
So we have a professional IR company handling our investor relations to bring us a wider audience, and they're working on our website right now, and we're just getting ready for the investor events to start opening back up in 2021.
Once again, the company's SFLMaven Incorporated, SFLM's their stock symbol. Joe, congratulations on your enormous success. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Don.